Hey everyone, welcome to the e-flite UMX Micro F4 Phantom. Here you go guys, I'll give you a view of this thing. I get a top view here. Okay, this little e-flite F4 Phantom is actually from a Habu. I bought a couple on eBay that were pretty wrecked, pretty crashed up. And I'll show you what they look like here. Here's the one I have left. Whoops. Okay, so this is what I started with. And what I did to get this to look like an F4 Phantom, show you some steps here. First of all, cut off the vertical stabilizer. The tail actually I left on, but I cut more of an angle with it, but I didn't change the end heater on it. Cut off the back here. Cut off the back here and reshaped the back end. Added my vertical fin. Came up here, cut these off square, the inlets, and then added sections for the inlets. Of course, I cut and reshaped the wing. Okay, we'll get back to the Phantom here. Sorry for the video, my glass cam, the battery was dead. Okay, so here you can see what I did on the tail. I put a splitter pipe in there, a splitter plate. I beefed up the tail with some 1/16 foam board, and you can see the splitter here in the back. Okay, kept the stock set up for the elevators. Okay, now I'll just show you the inlets here. See the inlets. Now I did a modification on this plane. After I added those splitter plates in the front for the inlets, when I tried to fly it, I noticed it hardly had any power at all. So I ended up putting a cheater hole. Second time I went out to fly it, flew fine. So here's the controls. I got my elevator controls, up and down, aileron control, and motor. I don't want to go too fast here. And so there it is. F4 Phantom. Now, the one thing I did, try to keep the weight down, I took out the rudder servo, took off the gear, landing gear, and the weight ended up being about the same as the Habu. It weighs in about 83, 84 grams with the battery, and it flies. I was surprised. Well, the first flight was really underpowered. I ended up cutting a cheater hole in the bottom. See that right there? That cured the problem. It seemed to get plenty of thrust in. And second flight was good. You can't fly too slow. You have to fly sort of fast. It rolls well. It tracks pretty straight and everything. And I was really pleased with it. It turned out pretty good. I just got some decals from a plastic scale kit. I think it was 1/48 scale. Added those on. The pilot figures were actually Dollar Tree toy soldiers, and I just reshaped them a little bit. And here's my battery compartment right here. Everything fits right in there. And I have it so I can try various size batteries. Right now I have a 150 milliamp battery in there, which doesn't give you a long flight time, but it keeps the weight down. And that's the one thing about these things, you got to keep the weight down. Well, anyway guys, that's my e-flite UMX F4 Phantom. It was a fun project to do. If you want to try it, please feel free. If you need any help, just send me a message. I'll be glad to let you know what I did. Okay, good flying, guys.